We're
um,
live
from our houses.
from our respective homes,
Yeah.
which is Nashville for me.
And Chicago for me.
And it's really weird that we just told you where we live before we told you who we are. That's
I mean, typical.
very typical.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just winging this. This is just going to
Yeah.
be absolute chaos, and I can't wait. So,
Yep.
my name is
Sounds
Rebecca
like us.
Elder. Yes, it does. My There's going to be lots of laughter. Um, my name is Rebecca Elder, and I am a newer indie author. I just released my first romance novel, Heartbeats, in July. And Laylee is my best friend, and we love books.
Yep. I'm Laylee and I am an avid reader. Been reading since the womb. Just kidding.
Literally since the
Um,
womb. She
I
came
know.
out with a book.
I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
What was that book?
It was probably a Harlequin novel that I should not have been reading.
Absolutely. What book would I have come out of the womb reading? I haven't thought about this before, obviously.
Uh-huh.
What do you think it'd be? Probably a hockey romance.
I was gonna say a fantasy. You'd come
Maybe.
out reading a fantasy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Fantasy or any sports romance.
I love a sports
Yeah.
romance. They're my
Hmm.
favorite. I just love an
Yeah.
athlete. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, that's who we are. And we have been friends for a long time, but we found out relatively recently, how obsessed we are about books. Like we
Yep.
knew that we both read, I guess, but like we didn't know to the level, and it's actually very disrespectful that we didn't know this about each other. Like,
I
were
know.
we actually really friends?
I know. This is like a slap to our friendship
I know,
because
right? I
we
feel
should have
like
been.
I know we missed out. I feel like most of it for
Hmm.
me was like I just stopped reading for not stopped completely,
Hmm.
but I just didn't read like I did when I was young for a long time, like through college, and then after I was just like busy with other things. And then I got back into it after I read Akatar. It's the freaking gateway drug to reading. And then I was like, I'm gonna read everything. And I have. So, and then
Yeah.
you've just been quietly reading, or they're not telling anybody what you're reading all the time.
Listen. I was weird. In high school, I was literally joining forums because I could not find people. There was one,
That
it
makes me
was,
sad because I would have been talking to you about all of
I
this.
know. I was like so upset. I literally had a readathon. Mind you, okay, so this, I used to live in Nashville. If that wasn't obvious, that's where Rebecca and I met in high
Yeah,
school.
we met in high
But,
school.
so I remember the Nashville Public Library. I was like 11, 12, had a readathon. They're like, oh, if you guys sit in here and read for a couple of hours, and whoever like makes a noise loses. Well, I was like, you picked a group of readers to do this readathon. And I kind of went by
We're gonna be
myself.
here forever. We're gonna die
We
here.
did. I like read the entire Sabrina the Teenage Witch series. And then at the end, these people were like, we don't know what to do because we have to give out these prizes. So they had to split the prizes between like
Everyone.
15. Yeah, because it was all of us. So we just like all sat in our corners. And I was like, had I like, so I've always been like that, like intense of a reader, but like I hate that I didn't find out that you were
I
until like,
know.
because when I tell you all of high school, I was like on forums because I couldn't find people to talk to about this. I'm like, hi friends,
Hi,
anybody read
friends.
this?
It's really
Hi.
sad because
Mhm.
and let me just clarify. I have a lot of friends that read books. Like you're not the only friend that reads books, but you're
Yes.
the only friend I have, I think, that gets as obsessive as I do about books,
Mhm. Yeah.
especially like fantasy and like about characters. And I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
right now, disclaimer, we will be talking about our boy Kale Westfall a lot on this
Yep.
podcast, and we will accept no slander
Yep.
for him. Okay?
Exactly.
We are in the Kale fan club. So if that just lost
Hands
you,
down.
goodbye.
I
We don't
know.
want you anyways.
Sucks to suck. That's your
Sucks
problem.
to be you, nerd.
I
Anyways,
know,
but yeah,
right?
so I think that's what makes our like book friendship special is that like we have that same level of obsession and
Hmm.
it's quite crazy. And you will
It
see
is
that.
crazy.
But it's
Yes.
my favorite thing.
It's very unhinged.
It's
There are
very
times I'm
unhinged.
like reading and I'm like, I need to send Rebecca 5 voice notes because if I don't, I'm gonna remember. And we're both. Well, I know I'm a Midnight Readers Club member, and Rebecca, you're a little bit, but I will be up at 1 a.m. and I'm like, I just got this part, and
That's
I'm like dying.
that's the part that I can't subscribe to. Some I have done it, but you'll
Mhm.
stay up till like 3 and 4 a.m. on a work night, on a school night, and I'm like,
About
you're
yeah,
crazy for that one. Like I
my
love to
bad.
sleep. So
Yeah.
but I have to like tear myself away sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But also, I think part of me likes that because it's like I don't want to leave it, but then also I'm so excited to come back to it that I'm like, okay, now I can like make it last longer. So I think that's how I kind
Yeah.
of get past it. Um, but
Oh,
I
I
have,
wish.
yeah, you're just like, nope, I'm just gonna keep
I'm
going.
like, am I gonna die at work?
And then you're
Probably.
literally like Bryce Quinlan in the
Uh-huh.
beginning of Crescent City when she's
I
like dying at
couldn't
work.
I couldn't relate more
That was my
to
favorite.
a character. I was like, that was me the other day. I was like, I can't type. And people were sending me messages. I'm like, I slept till 4. I was read till 4 a.m. I can't function right now. I'm
And you're
like,
like,
you
worth
need
it.
agendas? I was like, agendas? Don't know those.
So that is why we started this podcast, but because we literally just like we talk all day and we send each other voice notes all day long about our books, and it's like we might as well just do
Yep.
this on a podcast.
I know.
Why not?
I know. That's
People
like
want to listen to
we're
us.
I know.
I
And we're
hope.
just yapping
So yeah,
over all
there is
things.
so there is no structure to this episode. We will have more structure in the future. We have lots of topics that I can't wait to cover.
Mhm. I know. Can't
So and we will talk
wait. You
about
guys
author
will
stuff as well because
yep.
that's fun. But mostly we will be talking about unhinged topics and going in depth on books that we read together. So, yeah.
Yep. Like topics where we randomly found ourselves dying at a bar
Yup.
or
And we're like, we got to save this for the podcast.
we gotta save this on the podcast. We gotta talk about this on the podcast. Or Rebecca sending random texts. Why am I thinking of Kale at the bar right now?
I was literally in the middle of a concert. What concert was it? I go to so many, I can't remember, honestly. It was an emo band because that's
Yeah.
very on brand for Kale. And I was
Yeah.
literally standing in the middle of this concert and going, I wonder what Kale's doing right now. I hope he's okay. Like, that's the kind of shit that I do. And then the other day I texted you when I don't know how again, like I don't know where it came from, but I just started thinking about, and sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't read Throne of Glass, when Lorcan like saved Aelin and he's like, to me, to
Yeah.
me, to me. And I almost started crying
I know. You were so
because I
sad. It
forgot
was
that he
so
was the one that
funny.
got her. And I was like, hiya.
Oh
Uh,
my God.
so yeah,
What
another
gets
disclaimer,
me?
there's going to be a lot of spoilers because
Yes. Oh
we're
my
just,
gosh. So many spoilers.
so sorry if you haven't read these books. You should have by now.
Yeah. Because these have been around for a while.
Yeah, I
Um,
cannot be held responsible for that.
exactly. And we're not only sticking to fantasy, we're gonna do
No.
romance and my unhinged random cheating tropes. Don't know
You're always like, I'm
why
reading
that
another cheating book. I'm like,
and you're
great.
like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, look,
Meanwhile, I'm over
I
here
don't know.
like, would you finish Crescent City, please, so we can talk about
I
it?
know. To
Oh,
be
jeez.
fair though, work is the reason why I didn't finish Crescent City and I needed something like off the topic. Because if I tried to read it, I was like, wait,
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
I will say, Crescent City, you got to be dialed in. It's a lot.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
was not dialed in. I was like,
so
because
I
I
understand.
tried, yeah, I tried to read it like while I was stressed, and I was like, it's not making any
I'll
sense.
let it slide this time.
I know,
But
especially
I
since,
can't wait for you to read it. The third book is so good and action packed and crazy.
yeah, I'm excited to start that one. And
But yeah,
then,
I just
yeah,
lost my train of thought. That was great. Yeah, so we will do I think we will stick to mostly fantasy and romance because that's I would say those are our biggest genres, but we'll
yeah,
do other things, you know. We'll switch it
yeah,
up every now and then, but and then we'll talk about, my author journey and my second book just went into editing. Whoop whoop. Ouch. I just hit my
so
hand.
excited.
So excited.
So
Um,
excited.
I don't have a title yet. I mean, I kind of do. I have two titles, so I'm not like announcing the title yet, but once my editor helps me, I will have a title and then I will say it. But it's gonna be so fun. Grumpy Sunshine, Forced Proximity. band girl, or sorry, front man of a band and merch girl. It's gonna be really fun. Emo, sad emo boy, my favorite.
I'm really excited for that.
Yes.
I've read
And
little excerpts, y'all. It's very good.
and let's talk about that Cody is the best character.
Yep. I cannot wait to meet
Oh,
this character. If you
Cody,
liked Arian,
he's been,
Riddick,
yep,
Cassian,
yep.
you're in for a treat.
Yes, Cody is a side character, but he's very much the main character.
Yes. Oh my
And
gosh.
he's been my favorite. He's my favorite little golden retriever emo boy. So
No, I
yeah,
love it. You know, he
that's
kind of reminds me of Josh.
yeah. Oh, like Josh Hammond?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could see that.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Idiots, but fun.
Just idiots, but we love it.
Yeah.
Um, and then who does Elias remind me of mostly? I mean, he's definitely got like Hunt Athalar, Kale vibes.
Hmm.
But I don't know. He's just his
Which I
own.
love.
Yes, he's his own man. And I'm very excited for people to meet him.
Hmm.
But anyways, um, yeah, again, we have no structure to this.
No,
What
we do
else
not.
do we
Which
want to talk
is
about?
like typical for us.
Yeah, it's gonna be typical. I mean, like I said, we're gonna have like actual topics, but the rest of it is just off the top of the head chaos.
Uh,
If we get off topic, we get off topic, and we will get off topic a
all the
lot. I
time.
think I feel like we've already gotten off topic. Um,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
gonna be
we've gone through like three different discussions and didn't finish a thought. We just
oh,
like jumped into another one.
right. Did we even like finish who we are?
No.
We are insane, is what we are.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Just, I cannot wait for our straight to jail.
Oh my gosh, straight to jail. Yes, I've already like written things down. So that and like talking about like our icks and I mean
Yes.
I think our next episode is gonna be our book boyfriends, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Which I think we're gonna do fantasy and contemporary separately. So I think we're gonna do fantasy first. And
Yeah.
we can talk about book boyfriends all day.
I know we have so many.
I need to check my list actually because I just added a new one to the list. Did he make it into the top 10? I don't think he did. No, he did not. It was the Guardian from Shield of Sparrows.
Oh,
He's 15. He didn't quite make it in the top 10, but he was good. I liked him.
he's almost there.
So
Almost
I need
there.
to yeah, I need to check my list to make sure because I don't know if you do this, but I like change my list around sometimes. Like the top 5 pretty much stay, but sometimes I'll be like, I'm
Hmm.
gonna move like because I had Dorian down kind of low for a while and then I moved him up to the top 10. And then he's kind of like moved around. But
I don't think Dorian's in my top 10.
you know who is not in my top 10 and has never been in my top 10?
Huh.
Zayden
Zayden.
Ryerson.
Hmm.
Don't hate me. I love him. He's in
He,
my top 20, I think. Is he in my top
yeah,
20?
he's
No,
not
he's
in my
not
top
actually.
10 either.
He's actually not in my top 20. He's right below it. I
Yeah, he's
just,
not in my top 10 either.
I mean, I don't dislike him. I just don't think that he's like what's the word? Like people think that he's like the like top tier, and I just don't feel that way. He
No.
could get it
I mean,
though.
he's great.
He
He's
could get
great, but
it.
it's not like, it's just like
I just think there's
Rowan.
better. Yes,
Oh,
we have very strong opinions about Rowan,
God.
and we will get into
Yeah.
it. Rowan's actually above
We,
Zayden for me though.
huh.
Yeah,
I
is
think Zayden's above Rowan for me.
which I might. Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah. I would take Zayden over Rowan, not gonna lie.
Like, are
We
you
just
saying
lost a
like
million followers. I know,
So
like we
when you
have
say you would
like
take him over him, are you saying you would fuck him or you want like to be his wife? Because I feel like I would feel two ways about that.
the first.
The
I'd jump him real quick over.
Zayden.
You know what?
See, I feel like I feel like
I would, yeah, no. Well,
that's difficult
it is difficult.
because we've seen that Rowan is a great husband. He knows how to be a
Yeah,
husband. So I'm like,
yeah,
so I think I would marry Rowan and then just like Zayden be my side piece.
yeah. I'm right there with you.
But anyways, we will talk about this on another date. We don't know what we're
It,
doing. Does
no, we
anyone?
don't. No,
America sure doesn't.
everyone, come on,
We're not going to
say
go there
that
though.
again. I know. Say that. Oh, I almost exited out of this meeting.
How dare you?
That is so, I'm just so used to teens like counting down. I'm
Oh
like,
my God,
why?
same. Ugh, PTSD.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm glad that we're using Zoom instead of Teams because of that reason.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be using Teams outside of my corporate hellscape. I wouldn't say hellscape actually. That's a
Yeah.
strong word. I like my job, but it's just a job.
Yeah.
This I wish I could do this as a job.
Oh my gosh. It would be
A dream.
the best. The
Yeah,
best.
if anyone out there wants to make me a bestseller, I
Yeah.
would
Go get your
I'd
copies
be
of
a-okay.
Heartbeats.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Because also, just while we're on this topic, my first book is also becoming an audiobook, and it was releasing in February. So yeah, we are just doing all the things in hopes that we can do all the things.
Yeah. And get
We'll
more
see.
books out. I know.
Yup.
I'm
And I'm
excited.
already working on a third one, and I'm very excited about it because it's going to be mostly a more unserious book. It's going to be a smutty book.
I literally was about to ask you, like, wait, which one? And you're like, I've told you about this.
Yeah. And then the next one after that is probably going to be in the Heartbeat series, I think. So we'll see. And then I really need to work
Excited.
on my fantasy book because I
Yeah.
really want to do that, but it's so scary.
You got this. I think you're going to do great. Also, I am a character in Heartbeats if
Yes.
anybody needs to read
You need to read.
about, yeah, if anybody wants to read about me. I signed a copy in Chicago, me
That
and
was so fun.
Michelle.
Like that was amazing. So like
So I was not expecting that.
because we gave a copy to this person. They do like poetry or whatever, which I still need to make a video about
Live
that. I have
poetry.
not, yeah, it's like live poetry. And I gave them a book and I signed it. And then uh I was like, oh, they're characters. And they were like, can they sign it too? And I was like, yes, absolutely. That's so
Yep.
cool. So yeah, that was fun. So
Yeah.
she is Layla in the book, which
Yep.
I didn't change her name very much, obviously. And her character is pretty much who she is. So as are all the characters in Heartbeats. Not every single character. All the friends characters are based on
Yeah.
my friends. The the MMC Julian is based on my husband, of course. And then Bryce, the ex-boyfriend, is based on every fuckboy that ever existed. And
Yep.
he's the worst.
Throat punch.
Yeah, straight to jail. Felony assault. Or no, not assault. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's okay. But I get the vibe.
Yeah, it's so funny. That's one of my favorite things about when people talk about heartbeats. Their first sentiment is always "fuck Bryce," and I'm like, that's the correct response.
Yep.
He
That's
sucks.
yeah. I was like, he can suck a brick.
And I actually hate it because I started writing heartbeats before I read Crescent City, so I didn't know that the FMC's name was Bryce. And I love Bryce Quinlan, so like I feel like I'm disrespecting her by naming my terrible fuckboy Bryce, but I'm like I can't change it now.
It's okay.
So sorry, Bryce Quinlan. You're amazing. You are the queen.
She is a queen. She's
And
nuts.
Hunt Athalar is her king, and I love him too.
I
He doesn't get
know.
enough
This
love.
little sweet boy.
He's literally a
Almost.
sweet angel baby.
I
Like literally,
know.
he's literally an angel.
Literally.
I love him.
Oh my
I
God.
could talk
Uh,
about him all day.
I
Mm.
know. I just love this. It just makes me so excited. Like just like yapping about all things, the books, and I'm just like, this is nice.
So yeah, I hope you guys want to stick with us because again, this was chaotic. But our future episodes will have, excuse me, more structure and they're going to be
Mhm.
so much fun.
Yeah. A lot of laughter
Yes.
because we are two fools.
Yes, we are, if you couldn't tell already.
Like, okay, so we let's finish our thought about
Okay.
reading.
See, we
So
cannot stay on
I
topic.
was yeah, I was like, oh, like I said, we were always reading and Rebecca got me so when TikTok shut down, I think that like opened up my world to like because I never I because I always knew about the ACOTAR series, but I was just like, I don't want to read another thing because I think at the time I was reading Black Dagger Brotherhood and Silver Flames had come out, and my cousin in Canada was like, can you order this book for me? I was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, you should read it. And I was like, nope.
I
And
love
then
how like
Christmas
she
comes.
wanted you forever, and then I was like, I'm forcing you. I don't
I know
care.
she's yes, Rebecca literally on like December of last year dragged me to Target, was like, and bought the entire series for me. Mind
And I
you,
was like, here you go.
I know, mind you, I was not on Book Talk because TikTok was, closed. Because I always liked reading. I'm very stubborn. I liked
Yes, she
reading
is.
from what I pick. So I was never part of the Book Talk community. So I knew nothing. And then she hands me these colorful little books, and I was like, sure, why not? And then that escalated into me going on a rampage in because like I
Same.
said, I've always been reading, but I
That's what
haven't read
ACOTAR
this.
does. It literally just like sends you
Uh-huh.
on a fast drive. It's like I have to read
Uh-huh.
everything now. So yeah,
Yep.
it's the
Because that's
gateway
how I
drug.
used yeah, because that's how I used to be. Because I used to read Kim Harrison's books. Because me and my sister were both, she's like very avid reader too. So we both read the Kim Harrison series together, and those are pretty good too. I think they're called the Hollow series. I could be wrong. And then so I was reading those and the Black Dagger Brotherhood, and then suddenly I was just like, here we go. It was like
We're
the
in it.
gears turned, and I was like 19, like and like back as a kid, and I was like reading to the point where when I was in high school, and my mom would be like, "Can you stop reading? You
Like,
need to
absolutely
like
not.
look at other things." I was like, "No, I'm gonna go in my room."
Bye.
Yeah. And then so now I'm like, I
Now
was like,
you're an
I'm never
adult
gonna
and
be
no one
part of
can tell
book
you what to
talk.
do.
Yeah, exactly. And then now I'm like, I can spend my whole day in the bed, like reading, like,
Very a la Paige DeSorbo, you know?
uh-huh, and Hannah Burner
hmm
in the
we
bed.
love the Giggly Squad.
Yes, we
Um,
do.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, it was
like
just like
it's
it just like springboarded me, and I could not, and like I'm so glad of the TikTok shutdown because I was reading so much. I'm almost to my 100 goal. There's one book I didn't.
Laylee's about to go on a rant really quick.
God. So there's this, I don't have a problem with clean romance. Like it's fine. Like they're cute. But I was so angered when I read this book that I didn't log it. I was like, I'm gonna just pretend this doesn't
Because she didn't know that
exist.
it was clean until the end.
I was like, excuse me?
The way
The
that I would have been so
audacity.
pissed. Oh my God, I would have been so pissed if I didn't know. Again, like you said, I'm okay with it if I know that that's the case.
Yeah.
But if I was expecting like some sort of spice, even if it was closed
Yeah,
door, I would have been like, what
exactly.
the fuck?
Uh-huh. Exactly. And I texted Rebecca, I was like, am I exaggerating? Like, am I being dramatic? And
I
she's
said,
like, no.
absolutely
I was
not.
like, good. This is why we're friends. Because I was like, I closed the book and I like removed it from my Kindle
You're
Unlimited. I'm
like,
like, thank goodness I didn't
"Hmm."
buy this.
That's so funny.
So mad.
I don't think
So
I've
mad.
I don't think I've ever not logged a book, but uh there are books that I have not rated. Like I rate and review every book that I read because as an author, like it I know how much it helps authors.
Mm,
So
I
yes,
need to
rate
do
and
that.
review your books, please, especially if you love them. Um but if I
I'm
give a
so bad at that. I'm terrible at reading
come on,
books.
Lately.
I
Um
know.
but if I don't like a book, like if I would give it less than like 3 stars, I typically don't review it because I don't want to affect the ratings. Because
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that like I don't think bad books exist. I think that it's like that just wasn't for me,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I didn't vibe with it, that's fine. I'm not gonna go talk shit about it because that's somebody's
Yeah.
art. That
Same.
was somebody's
Yeah.
creation. So there are books that I'm like, Are you okay?" But you know, but that's fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I lost my train of thought. How did I even get here?
I don't know, but I was like springboarded
Oh yeah, I was
into
saying
the
that I
world.
that I was logging books or whatever. Yeah, you were sprung into
Yeah.
the world by Avatar.
Yeah. And then and like I said, I'm so glad for the TikTok shutdown because it just like opened up my world again, and like finding like the old genres that I used to read when I was younger, and like finding like adult versions of those,
Right.
and then so what I was off TikTok for like months
Same. I was
because I
off
think
for like 8 months.
same.
I'm back on it now
It's
because I'm promoting my books, but that was literally the only
yeah.
reason why I got back on.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna join TikTok, but then I was like, okay, let me just do a book talk, and I just created one. So we're gonna create our TikTok too as well, so
We
you
also,
guys
yeah, we
can
need to do that.
keep.
We have things to do,
Yeah, we have things
but
coming.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, so being back into the TikTok world, I'm just now all about the book talk community, and it's been interesting. It's been very interesting
Book Talk is
being
a
back.
Book Talk is an interesting place.
It
It can be
is because
really great and really terrible.
yeah, because I was like unaware of a lot of things until I got in. I was like, whoa, what happened in the last 8 months? What is going on?
Right.
Oh,
Because
so
I'm also on Author Talk or like Writer Talk, and it can be
mhm,
really crazy as well. It's just like it's just anarchy over there, man.
yeah, I did not know. I was just like, whoa, what is happening?
So
Um,
much drama.
I know so much. Also, before we end, buy banned books because
Yes.
the country is crazy. So that's the only thing I'm gonna say. Buy banned books because
And shop indie. Support
yes,
indie bookshops, support small bookshops, all of
yep.
those things.
Like we just said earlier, we both have Kindles, but I usually most of the time just buy my books at a local bookstore here in Chicago, Unabridged. They
Yep.
are LGBTQ plus friendly and they have a lot of books. So
Yeah, if
I
I'm
enjoy
buying a
going there.
physical book, I go to the bookstores in Nashville. Like we have lots of like mobile book trucks and like the
Hmm.
smaller, but I do have a Kindle too, but I really don't use it a ton compared to my physical books. Like
Hmm.
I just use it like when I need to be on the go.
Yeah, basically same.
But
Yeah.
let me see. I was
Uh,
gonna ask a question and I forgot what it is. Oh, what's the best thing that you've read this year? Like what's your favorite book that you've read in the year of 2025 so far?
Okay. So it is by a Black author. It's behind me. I can't like picture. You just read the second, like it's the
Oh, is
second
it
by that
Kennedy
author.
Ryan?
Not Kennedy. I mean, Kennedy Ryan is one of the ones I read, but it's The Way I Think of You. I think that's what it is.
Oh,
When
When
I
I
Think
Think
of
of
You.
You. That one's
Yes,
really
that
good.
was one of my favorites.
I really
That
liked that
one,
one.
yeah. And of course, Vanessa Ryan got her group back.
I
Michael
love
is
that
my
book.
dude.
I freaking
Vanessa
love that book so
Ryan.
much. And I don't know anybody else has read it besides you.
Yeah, yeah. The best purchase last summer. I was just like, I have to say out there contemporary, that one, Vanessa Ryan got her groove back. Vanessa Ryan's got a
Vanessa Jared's
man.
got, girl, say it right.
Vanessa
Vanessa
Jared.
Jared's got a man.
Vanessa Jared's got a man. Gosh, I kept saying Ryan because Kenny Ryan's on the brain. That one, I think, was my favorite.
That was your
And
favorite
when I
romance, I
think of
guess. So like fantasy. Like let's break it up to,
fantasy, um, Throne of Glass.
oh, obviously.
Yeah, that was like my favorite one this year. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
same. So like so good. And we're gonna have a whole episode about Throne of Glass at some point, or
yeah,
multiple, because we can talk about that all day.
yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's definitely mine too. Is I'm just gonna say Throne of Glass as the series because
Yeah,
it's hard to pick like one. What's my favorite romance that I've read this year? That's difficult. I've read a lot.
it's so hard.
I probably would have to like look at my list, honestly. Oh, I know what it is. The Windy City series.
Yeah,
Like
I still need to read that one.
the Windy City series is my favorite romance series. It's so freaking good. Every book is good, but like the last three in particular, honestly, they're all good. I can't even like say that. All of them are
Yeah,
amazing. The last three made me cry, like sob. And I'm like, how are these like cute little smutty sports romances making me cry? Like,
she was
it's very
texting us
it's
like
very on
in
brand for me. I
tears.
literally was like, I was like, because I didn't expect it to be to make me cry. Like,
Hmm.
and I just read another one. I've started my Tessa Bailey journey, who's also got a lot of good sports romances. And
Hmm.
I thought even like I was like, this one, it's gonna even be less like likely to make me cry. It made me cry. Fangirl down. Like, what in the world? It was a golf
It's
romance. I
gone.
don't even like golf. Like, and maybe that's just me. Maybe I am a Pisces and Laylee is as well. So we are both emotional people, but I'm the crier and Laylee's not.
Yeah.
Laylee holds it all in and I'd let it all out.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I feel the emotions. I just don't cry.
And I feel every emotion and I can't stop myself from crying. I'm probably gonna cry on this podcast at some point, so sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's just so difficult. I read so many things that I'm like, because I feel like at any given time I could be like, this was my favorite. Because I also read the House of
Yeah,
Devils series and I really enjoyed it. I don't know.
I forgot you read those. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to read those. They're very good.
Yeah. My growing TBR and my physical TBR. Gosh.
I know. I have so many. I bought so many books last weekend,
I
and I
know.
already had all these books on my TBR, and I'm just like, I couldn't
I'm
help
doing
it.
this.
I needed
Yeah.
some spooky books.
Yeah, I have some good ones.
So yeah, what's your next read, I guess?
Well, right now we're both reading Sweet Heat, and
Yep.
then
I'm
I'm
almost
still
done.
reading. Yeah, I'm not. And I'm reading Razorblade Tears.
Ooh, I want to read that one too. I just read the
It's good.
All the Sinners Bleed and it was so good.
Hmm. Yeah, Razorblade Tears is good so far. I'm like,
So
that's why I'm so behind on Sweet Heat.
yeah, I'm gonna try to finish it tonight before we leave for our trip tomorrow. And then I'm reading Mistborn, The Final Empire, so I'm starting my Brandon Sanderson journey. Very excited, very into it. And then I think I'm gonna start Den of Vipers. I'm gonna bring that on
I've
our
heard of
trip.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's like dark and like I don't know. I don't really know what it's about.
yeah,
Vipers, dens of vipers. So yeah, that's what we should probably start the podcast with that every time what we're reading.
yeah. Or end. Like, what
Or
are you reading?
maybe we start with what we're reading and we end with what we're gonna read next. I don't know. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
we'll figure it out.
Anyways, so yeah,
Yeah,
I think we're about to get kicked off here.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
at
we have 2 minutes
2
left.
minutes.
This
So this
was
was fun.
such a fun time. I hope that
It
others
was.
feel that way.
I know.
If
Just
anybody
chit
watches,
chat.
it's just gonna be us watching it.
Yeah, it's a yes, which is fine.
I don't care. All right.
Uh,
I'm going to stop recording right now.